What's up, everybody? Hey, so I know that I posted about having my MRI and everybody was really into that. Thank you, because that really kind of focalized all of our prayers, kind of like the magnifying glass on a specific thing, which is cool. We got the results yesterday and I had posted about that, so I know everybody's curious and a lot of people have already asked me. So this is the newer high contrast MRI. So it's a new doctor. We get a better MRI, a much clearer picture. So it's kind of like moving to 4K from like 1020 nerd speak. So we're not totally comparing apples to apples, but he said it has grown. And looking at the picture, well, first of all, it's interesting to note that I have like this giant cavity because I took like half the lobe of my brain out. So there's my hole in the brain on the right. This big black spot.
Which was interesting. We learned that from this doctor yesterday. The type of tumor that Matt has, this cancer cells intermingle one by one with actual healthy brain cells. So anytime they do a resection, it requires removing kind of equal parts cancer cells and healthy brain cells. So that explains a lot of the difficulties that we've had. We discovered that Matt's missing a chunk of his brain.
Right. Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the brain.
And that will be our future with any treatment that we choose through standard medicine. Is healthy brain cells will be equally damaged with cancerous cells because they're side by side. So some of the more specific, laser proton therapies that can get right to the cancer cells don't work with this type of tumor because the healthy cells are intermingled with the sick cells.
The edges are so fuzzy because there's fingers going out of it that they have to pick where they start and when they stop, and if they go wide, they end up doing the same damage that a less precise one would have worked. So it's not that it wouldn't work for me, it's just not any better. But we feel really confident about continuing our watch and wait program. We have seen so much improvement in who I am over the last, I don't know, how long would you say?
We started your cognition ignition in July, so that's exactly when.
That's what it is.
We chose to embrace family life and found this therapy to be retraining Matt's brain to work in spite of the giant chunk of it that's missing. And brain retraining is working excellently. I feel like I've gotten my husband back. I know, it's so good. So we've had 9 sessions now with cognition ignition, and it's been amazing to see how that works. So it is discouraging that the tumor is growing, but we have great hope in the Lord. He is faithful. We actually felt very encouraged at the doctor's appointment yesterday, in spite of the doctor's news that it was growing, because we feel confident that the Lord is leading us and we're walking the path that He has for us. So we have another MRI scheduled in 2 months. We will compare that one to this one. We will continue to watch and wait and monitor and follow the Lord's leading. And Matt is continuing to go to brain retraining therapy weekly. Thank you to those of you who are donating, who are helping us afford that. It's a very expensive therapy, and we're able to do it. So thank you. Those of you who are GoFundMe or sending support directly to our home outside of GoFundMe also. Thank you. Those of you who are doing that. And then Matt has come up with a new way that to help provide for our family. So tell us about what you mean.
Okay, sounds good. So you guys know from the channel for sure about my bucket list living and kind of inoperable means unstoppable attitude. And this Stay Stoked has been kind of this mantra that I've had. And so you may now purchase a Stay Stoked shirt to help me stay stoked over cancer. What?
Plus, who doesn't want to stay stoked?
I know.
So everyone should wear a Stay Stoked
I really believe, and I know this because I've been wearing this one for like a year. A fan made me this. Thank you, Michael. But everywhere I go, people are like, yeah, stay stoked. That's totally me. Or yeah, I need that. So it really will encourage people. You should pick one up. You can get girls shirts or tank tops. You can get guys t-shirts, so I'm pretty stoked on it, and the link is down below in the bio, so that's a cool way you can support us and get something cool for you too.
Great.
And I just want to say too that not only has she gotten her husband back, but the kids have really been getting their dad back. We started school. It's our first time, so we've been homeschooling up until now, and I'm taking them and bringing them back and all this stuff. It's highlighted my memory problems. I've gotten into a wrong classroom every day for 7 days. Today I didn't know.
But they're very kind at the school.
They are. They all know me
every
my story. They're really helpful.
They've been overly gracious to help us with what we need for our family at this school.
Yeah.
we're very grateful.
And I'm hanging out with them all the time, like multiples of them, all by myself, and like really dadding, not just like online. So it's fun.
Yeah, my children are thriving to get to be spending time with their dad and engaged with them.
Real quick, Christy had a really good point, and that's, we were just praying right after this video, and she said that really what we need to start focusing our prayers on right now, just like we were focused on the MRI results, that we're going to shift the focus to my disability hearing. So that is
October 2nd is our disability hearing. Matt will have to appear. The family will probably appear with him, and we're praying for a favorable decision by the judge, for the judge and all witnesses present to have favorable things to say about Matt and his condition for our favor, and also just for the Lord to turn their hearts towards us and our family and our situation. Because Matt's body looks healthy, sometimes people can look at him and say, oh, there's nothing wrong, but we know very clearly that there is. So we're really just praying for the favor of the Lord to be in the hearts and minds of all the people involved in the court that day. Also want to pray for Matt. That will be a very challenging day for him and for the children as well. If they need to come with us, that just the Lord would be with everyone and His Spirit would be over us. And that the Lord will continue to direct the path for our life. This will be a big deciding day for us. So please be praying for October 2nd.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And just be praying for kind of my psyche as we get closer, because I can already feel anxiety kind of coming up. You know, we've been denied twice, because that's the way the system works. They deny you on paper to see if you're going to quit, and or if you're going to die. Anyway,
90% of cases get approved at this level, this third level in court with a lawyer. We have a lawyer acting for us. We will be there speaking on our own behalf and working closely with our lawyer. Please pray for our lawyer as well. His name is Brandon Orteg. So
Sweet.
Please pray for him.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Thank you for guiding us and leading us. I thank you that we do have peace in our hearts. It's kind of cool to say that given the circumstances. Pray that you would help us to lead others well as we walk through this, and they're watching. And I pray for, I just pray that you would bless my efforts to provide for the family. I thank you that you provided an avenue for me to try to do that. We love you so much, God.